So it is the end of July. The Criterion sale is finally over. This is going to be my second Criterion haul video of the month. I got 14 new Criterion titles to show you guys today. We're going to get started right after this. Welcome back to Pot's Movie Dungeon. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to Pot's Movie Dungeon. So in this video, like I said, I'm going to go through all the rest of the Criterion titles that I picked up during the 50% off sale. Now, I went a little bit crazy this month. I had quite a few titles that I had my eye on that I knew I was going to grab. But after I got some in and I started watching some and started really enjoying them, I decided to go back in and get some more titles. So this is going to be everything else I picked up in the latter half of the month from the Criterion label. I got a total of 14 titles here. So most of these are blind buys. There's a couple of these that I have seen, but it's been quite a while. Some that I'm really looking forward to revisiting again, but most of these are going to be first-time watches. But guys, if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing to the channel. We do everything physical media here. If you guys could also hit that like button, it really helps out the channel. And like I say, those that have been here before, thank y'all so much for coming back and always supporting the channel. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and get started here with the first title, and this is from 1979. And this is a movie directed by Andrei Tarkovsky, and it's a movie called Stalker. Now, I knew nothing about this movie, but I was on the Barnes & Noble site, and I was on IMDb watching some trailers, and this is one that looked really interesting to me. The basic premise of the movie, it says, a guide leads two men through an area known as the Zone to find a room that grants wishes. Now, in my reading on the movie, the Zone is basically a series of tunnels underneath a nuclear fallout area. They have these people called stalkers, and the stalkers basically will guide, tourists or whatever into this place, in this case here, to try to find this room that grants wishes. But what I did read about this is that, like the Chernobyl incident, the people that'll take tourists inside the Chernobyl site, they call themselves stalkers now, pretty much because of this movie. But anyway, like I said, this is directed by Andrei Tarkovsky, which I don't think I've seen. Matter of fact, I've never seen any of his films before. But when I watched the trailer, it kind of struck my interest. This is one that I'm looking forward to checking out. Now, this is spine number 888, and it came out in 1979. And guys, I can't even pronounce any of the cast. I'm not even going to try. But I'll show you guys the artwork on it. And like I said, I do apologize. Most of these are going to be blind buys. There are a lot of Criterion titles that I'm definitely not familiar with. That's what you get on the inside there. And this one does come with a booklet. I'll show you all that. It's not really a booklet. It's pretty much a fold out, I guess. So just some information about the film. So I don't know, guys. It might be one that just bores me to tears. But like I said, after watching the trailer, it seemed like something I would be interested in. Moving on to the next one, guys. Now, I have seen the American version of this with Al Pacino and Robin Williams, but I've never seen the original foreign version of this, and that is a movie called Insomnia. Now, most people say that this version is better than the American version. I was a fan of the one that I seen, but this movie came out in 1997. This is a Swedish release, and unfortunately, guys, I'm going to butcher the hell out of this, but it was directed by Eric Skosberg. We'll just say that. You guys can look it up. And yeah, I can't pronounce any of the cast, guys. I don't recognize anybody in the cast. But basically, the premise of this movie, it says, in a Norwegian city with a 24-hour daylight cycle, a Swedish murder investigator has been brought in on a special case. Sleep deprived, he makes a horrible mistake, which is discovered by the killer he has been hunting. But like I said, I really did enjoy the American version of this film. I'm looking forward to checking this one out, especially since a lot of people do say this is a better version. Yeah, guys, this is spine number 47. I'll show you guys the artwork on the outside and the inside here. And that's what you get on the inside. And this booklet here, you're not going to be able to see it on camera. It looks just like a white booklet. But if you look at it just right, maybe the camera will pick it up, you can see the image of a person's face there. And I just about missed that. Kind of cool. And again, this is not really a booklet. It's more of like a fold out. Just some read material about the film, and that's Insomnia. Now, this next movie here, I probably wouldn't have grabbed this. The main reason why I grabbed this is I've seen the guys over at Dead Pit talking about it, and no, they didn't say it was a great movie or anything like that. And really, I'm probably once I watch this movie, it probably won't stay in my collection. I'm sure I'll probably resell this, but it's one I was kind of curious about checking out. And I know this is a pretty controversial movie, but this is, I think I'm saying this right, Salò, or the 120 Days of Sodom. And heard a lot of people talking about this movie, and I decided to go ahead and grab it while it was, you know, somewhat cheap, to just kind of form my own opinion, to see what all the talk was about. That's the inside. Now this one here is a digibook, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I mean, I don't hate them. I mean, yeah, they're done really well. But there's the inside of the digibook here. So you do get a nice book here. You know, not that I probably want to read this much about this film, but yeah, guys, this is Spine number 17, and this movie came out in 1975. It says in World War II Italy, 4 fascist libertines round up 9 adolescent boys and girls and subject them to 120 days of physical, mental, and sexual torture. The film was directed by Piero Pasolini, and yeah, guys, it's gonna be a strange one. And like I said, this is liable to be one that it's a one-time watch, and I'll throw it up on eBay. But you know, I had heard enough about it, heard enough people talking about it, that I said, what the hell? I'll get it and see what I think about it. And I don't know, guys. You guys let me know down below if y'all seen this movie. If it's one you guys enjoy. You know, if it's, you know, some people may enjoy this just for the weirdness factor. I don't know. But you guys give me your opinion, guys. For what it's worth, that's Spine number 17, and that's Salò. Alright, next up we got a movie from 2001. And this is a movie directed by Terry Zwigoff. Sorry, guys. Now, the main reason why I got this movie here was because of the cast. You got Steve Buscemi, which I'm a big fan of Steve Buscemi. You got Scarlett Johansson and Brad Renfro. But this is a movie from 2001, and it's called Ghost World. Now, like I said, I am a big fan of Steve Buscemi. This is one that not only have I not seen, I've never heard of. I did watch the trailer, like I said, when I was going through some of the Criterions, just trying to, you know, see what all they had out there. And this is one that kind of caught my attention. And then I watched a couple YouTube videos, and I seen somebody talking about it. So I threw this in my cart a couple days ago, kind of got it last minute. So I'm kind of excited to check it out. With only a plan of moving in together after high school, 2 unusually devious friends seek direction in life. As a mere gag, they respond to a man's newspaper ad for a date, only to find it will greatly complicate their lives. It does say here this is the first film based on a graphic novel or comic book to receive an Oscar nomination for Best Adapted Screenplay. But this is Spine number 872, and again came out in 2001. I'll show you guys the artwork on this, front and the back, and that's what you get on the inside. I'll take out the booklet here and show you what all we got. It's like we have a miniature looking comic book. See all some of the artwork on that, and there's the book you get on the inside. It'll give you some images, I guess, from the comic book and talks about the movie. It had just some images from the movie on the inside there. Like I said, Steve Buscemi is usually good about everything I've ever seen him in, and I am a fan. So this was a shot in the dark blind buy, and hopefully it's one that I will enjoy. But yeah, guys, that is Ghost World. All right, moving on. Now, in the last collection update, I showed you guys that I picked up Straw Dogs, the original of Straw Dogs, starring Dustin Hoffman, and really enjoyed it. Never seen the original. I've seen the remake, but this is another classic movie with Dustin Hoffman that I've never seen, and it's a movie called The Graduate. And I know I've seen some of the famous scenes from this movie over and over and over again, but I've never seen the movie, so I'm kind of excited to check it out. This movie came out in 1967, and this is Spine number 800. But I'll show you guys the front and the back. I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with this movie. But again, this is definitely going to be a first-time watch for me. There's the inside disc art, and you get, with this one here, you get another one of the fold-outs. So, you know, just same stuff here. Now, this does star Dustin Hoffman and Anne Bancroft. It was directed by Mike Nichols. It says a disillusioned college graduate finds himself torn between his older lover and her daughter. I have seen a lot of Dustin Hoffman's movies, but this is one that I've just never seen. What's funny is after I got this movie, I realized it was a double dip. I have the, like I said, Anne Bancroft stars in this, and I have the Anne Bancroft box set from Shout Select up there, which I haven't dug into yet. And so I guess now I have 2 copies of The Graduate. But I'm sure this one here probably has some special features that one don't have. I'm just kind of guessing at that. But because you do see that on the back of this, you do get a ton of special features. So yeah, guys, that's The Graduate. One I'm looking forward to checking out. All right, this next one is a David Lynch film that I've never seen. And I was talking about this movie in the live stream last night. And this is a movie called Eraserhead. Now, I told them last night that I've always thought when I've seen this in video stores, seen posters and images of this, for whatever reason, I always thought that was Tim Robbins on the cover there. And then once I got the movie, I seen that it came out in 1977, and I realized that probably wasn't him. And after doing some more research, I realized I was wrong. So for years and years and years, I thought that was Tim Robbins on the cover. So I thought he was in this film. Knew nothing about it, guys. But I know this is one I've heard a lot of people talk about over the years. And I'm excited to own it and finally be able to check it out. I hear it's a pretty weird-ass movie. But like I said, the movie was directed by David Lynch. It stars Jack Nance, Charlotte Stewart, and Alan Joseph. And it says, Henry Spencer tries to survive his industrial environment, his angry girlfriend, and the unbearable screams of his newly born mutant child. Yeah, that's a weird plot. That's a pretty weird plot, guys. But I know there's a lot of fans of this film, guys. When I hear anybody mention it, and even last night when I kind of showed this in the live stream, a lot of people were saying this is a weird ass movie. That this is one of their favorites by David Lynch. I've heard all these different things. So we'll see, guys. I'm excited to check it out, and that is Eraserhead. But I will take this out, guys. This is another digibook packaging. Show y'all a shot of the inside there, and again, you get a really nice booklet here. Just same old stuff. Show you all the inside of it a little bit. But yeah, guys, I'm excited to check it out. Kind of check this one off my list. But I am hoping that I enjoy it, guys. And I will be watching this probably sometime this week or next. I got so many damn movies to watch, guys. I've got so many Criterions in alone, not to mention everything else. All right. Next up is the movie that I have seen before, which I think is the first one in this group here. But that is a movie called 12 Angry Men. And now this movie here came out in 1957. This is spine number 591. And just for the record, Eraserhead was 725. And this movie here was directed by Sidney Lumet. The jury in a New York City murder trial is frustrated by a single member whose skeptical caution forces them to more carefully consider the evidence before jumping to a hasty verdict. And this movie has been remade, I know, at least a few times. I want to say it got remade in 1990. And I want to say it's been remade like 3 or 4 times. But I do believe this is the original. You guys can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But guys, it has an absolute fantastic cast. You got Henry Fonda, you got Lee J. Cobb, Martin Balsam, John Fielder, Jack Klugman, E.G. Marshall, Edward Benz, Jack Warden, Ed Beagley, Joseph Sweeney. Most of these are going to be my dad's favorite actors, but it's definitely classic actors, guys. And this is a really good movie. It's a really tense movie. The movie is in black and white, but if you've never seen it, guys, it's worth a watch. I'm a big fan of this film. But there's the front of the artwork showing all the actors, and there's a shot of the back. And I'm pretty sure, there you go, there's the inside. I'm pretty sure I've never owned this movie on physical media. But yeah, the booklet's pretty cool. You get an up-close shot of all the actors in the movie. And I'm sure it talks about each one. So, yeah, it's pretty cool, guys. And on the inside, you just got a chapter list of the movie, I guess. So, anyway, that is spine number 591, 1957, 12 Angry Men. Glad to have that one. Alright, now this next one, guys, is a Stanley Kubrick movie that I've never seen. Again, I've seen clips of this movie a gazillion times in different YouTube videos and other places. And it's one that I've never watched. And, of course, that's the 1964 classic of Dr. Strangelove, or How I Love to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. Long name for a title, weird name for a title, but I know this movie is an absolute classic, and one that I've never seen, but I'm glad to own this now so I can take care of that. Alright. It says an insane American general orders a bombing attack on the Soviet Union, triggering a path to nuclear holocaust that a war room full of politicians and generals frantically tries to stop. This stars Peter Sellers, George C. Scott, and Sterling Hayden. Also stars Slim Pickens, James Earl Jones. Really great cast, guys. But this is spine number 821, and I will show you all the inside packaging. You got another digibook packaging. Now, one cool thing about this one here, I'll show you all the inside first. There's the inside with the disc art. You do get this little packet here. Show you all that. It says Strategic Air Command Top Secret to be opened only when the go code is received. So you just got like this, like a little. I'll show you everything that's inside here. First thing you get is this little. It says Holy Bible and Russian phrases. It's this little bitty book. See if you can pick that up on camera. It's just got a bunch of different quotes and Bible verses and stuff like that. And you get a booklet here. There's the front of it. And it says, have you ever seen a commie drink a glass of water? Is what it says on the back. And I'm assuming this is going to make a lot more sense once I finally watch the movie. You know, there's inside of the book. Give you all a general idea. And I'm sure most of the people watching this has probably seen this movie. And you get some top secret documents here. And it says at the top of the thing, it says, subject Dr. Strangelove, or how I learned to stop worrying and love the bomb. The darkest room, Arthur David Brownwich. And it just goes on from there, guys. And you just get some top secret documents. Nice little touch. So, I'm sure everybody watching this that has seen the movie probably knows what all this is referencing, but, yeah, this time, guys, I have no clue. And this is a really nice looking release, guys. Everybody knows I'm a big Armageddon fan, and, you know, this is the famous shot of Slim Pickens, you know, riding the bomb all the way in, and I remember Steve Buscemi mentions that in Armageddon when he's having his, space dementia. So, yeah. Like I said, that's probably the limit of what I know about this movie. Other than some of the other famous shots that, you know, everybody's seen a gazillion times. But anyway, guys, I know this is supposed to be kind of a comedy. I don't know if this is really like a drama comedy or just a straight comedy, but, yeah, Stanley Kubrick, guys, that cast, yeah, I'm excited about checking it out. So next up, I have a movie with one of my favorite actors in it. This movie stars Bill Murray, and that is The Life Aquatic. It's actually The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Anyway. I am a big fan of this artwork, guys. Nice colors on here. This came out in 2004, and this is spine number 300. But it says, with a plan to exact revenge on a mythical shark that killed his partner, oceanographer Steve Zissou, played by Bill Murray, rallies a crew that includes his estranged wife, a journalist, and a man who may or not be his son. Now, this is a Wes Anderson film. It stars Bill Murray, Owen Wilson, and Angelica Houston. Again, guys, another great cast. It also has Cate Blanchett, William Dafoe, Jeff Goldblum. Good God. Yeah, pretty excited about this one here, guys. I can check this one off the list. I've seen most of Bill Murray's stuff, and I have heard about this movie, but it was just one I have never seen. And there's the inside there, guys. I'll show you all there's some artwork to show, so I'll show you the other artwork there. Again, I'm sure a lot of that will make more sense once I actually see the movie. This is a great looking release, guys. And I've heard a lot of good things about it. Most people that I talk to about this movie, they are fans of it. There's the booklet that comes on the inside of it. And again, it's just one of the fold outs there. So that is The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, 2004, spine number 300. All right, guys, this next film is a film by the Coen brothers, and it's a movie called Miller's Crossing. This is spine number 1112, and it came out in 1990. This movie stars Gabriel Byrne, Albert Finney, and John Turturro. I'll tell you, Gabriel Byrne has been in a lot of movies in the 90s. The more I go through some of these older titles, the more his name keeps popping up. And this movie also stars Steve Buscemi. It says here, Tom Regan, an advisor to a Prohibition-era crime boss, tries to keep the peace between warring mobs, but gets caught in divided loyalties. Yeah, this movie looks like right up my alley, guys. It's like my kind of film. And I have seen that image there quite a bit. It's always kind of caught my interest. And I'm a fan of the Coen brothers. I have no excuse why I haven't seen this. But I'm super excited to check this one out, guys. I would say in this stack here, this is probably the one I'm most excited about. Let's say this, at least the most curious about. I feel like I should be a fan of this film. Just know what I know about the Coen brothers, their other films. I love Blood Simple. It's one of my favorites. And I have that Criterion on the shelf. I bought it last year. So, yeah, glad to have this one, guys. This is a really great looking release, too. But I'll show you all the inside booklet you get here. If I can get the damn thing out. Alright, so there's a pretty plain on the front, picture on the back. And give y'all an idea. Again, another fold out, guys. Not that you guys can see that on camera very well, but at least you have an idea of what you're getting. I'll be checking that one out soon. That's at the top of my stack here. Alright, next up we have a new 4K released by Criterion. And this is the great Denzel Washington in Devil in a Blue Dress. And again, guys, this is one of the Denzel Washington movies that I've never seen, and I have seen most of his. I am a fan of Denzel, but this is one that I've never seen. Came out in 1995 and was directed by Carl Franklin. Stars Denzel Washington, Tom Sizemore, also a big Tom Sizemore fan, and Jennifer Beals. It says an African-American man is hired to find a woman and gets mixed up in a murderous political scandal. Yeah, guys, is there a movie that Denzel Washington's in that's not good? He's just such a damn great actor. I do believe that he's probably one of the greatest actors we have working right now. So, very excited to have another one of his movies in my collection. There's a copy of the book on the inside. And it's also nice that the first time I'm going to watch this is going to be in 4K. And I haven't really heard anybody say anything about the transfer on this, or how it looks, how it sounds. But I'm excited to throw it in and check it out. But this is file number 1135. And guys, that is Devil in a Blue Dress. Pretty good look release. Alright. Now this one here I have shown on a live stream, which I have shown most of these on live streams, guys. But this one here, I have seen the remake. I've never seen the original. And this is the 1958 classic, The Blob, with Steve McQueen. I was a fan of the remake. I know a lot of people, well, I'm not going to say a lot of people, it seems to be kind of split. People that think the original is better, or some people think that the remake is better. Some people just love both. But I'm excited to check out the original. This was directed by Irvin S. Yeaworth Jr. and Russell S. Doughton Jr. And it stars Steve McQueen, Annetta Coruscant, and Earl Rowe. But everybody knows the plot of The Blob, guys. An alien life form consumes everything in its path as it grows and grows. Classic movie. Really excited to check it out. I am a fan of these older creature features like this. Inside there, you just got kind of a white background in the back, nothing big on that. And there's the booklet. Again, guys, you got one of the fold-outs. You just got a booklet with some documentation. Really no image, really not very many images on that there, but you do get that there on the back if you can see it. But yeah, guys, that is The Blob. This is spine number 91. And that's a classic. Glad to have it. Alright, guys, the next one up here is one that I got mainly because I really like hearing things about the Titanic, the sinking of the Titanic. And this is one that I've never seen. But this is a movie from 1958, and this is spine number 7. So this is a really early one in their release. And that is a movie called A Night to Remember. This was directed by Roy Ward Baker. And it says, on her maiden voyage in April 1912, the supposedly unsinkable RMS Titanic strikes an iceberg in the Atlantic Ocean. So this is going to be just another telling of the Titanic story. But like I said, I'm very interested in this, so one I am excited about checking out. Front and the back. And that's what you get on the inside. You see the disc art there. And everybody knows this scene from the James Cameron Titanic. There's the violin players playing there at the end. Kind of a crazy morbid scene. And there's a shot of the booklet. Just on the back you get just a simple little flag there, I guess, from the Titanic. And get some nice shots from the inside of the pamphlet here. So it'll be interesting to go see. Everybody knows how big the James Cameron Titanic is. It'll be interesting to watch this and get another take on it. So yeah, guys, that's a night to remember. Pretty excited about it. All right, guys, this next one here is another one of their 4Ks. Now, this is the one in this collection that I'm the most excited about by far. And this one here, of course, is the 1980 film from Martin Scorsese, and that is Raging Bull in 4K. This is an absolutely fantastic movie. Stars Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci. But this is based on a true story. It says the life of boxer Jack LaMotta, whose violence and temper that led him to the top of the ring destroys his life outside of it. I believe this is the first time that De Niro and Pesci made a film. Don't hold me to that. This is the first one I've ever seen with them in it. This also stars Frank Vincent. Big fan of his. Just an absolute great film, guys. Love this movie. I was very excited this was getting a 4K. This is probably one of the only Criterions that I would probably have bought outside of the sale, because I never buy Criterions unless they're 50% off, unless they're on sale. But this is one that I may have went ahead and grabbed. But I am glad that I was able to get this during the sale. This is spine number 1134. But you get 2 discs in there. You're going to get the 4K and the Blu-ray. And I will show you what the inside artwork looks like. Just a shot of De Niro there. Yeah, I tell you, Criterion did a great job of this release. You get a nice booklet with this one. Just, some documentation, some pictures, stuff like that, guys. But yeah, nice booklet. Really nice release. But really glad to get this on 4K, guys. Well, guys, that's going to do it. That's everything that I got, the Criterion sale in the second haul. And I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of glad that the sale's over with. And I can get back to get some other titles. Because I have put some other stuff on hold. Because I was grabbing these Criterions while they were on sale. So, I'm pretty happy with everything that I picked up. I don't remember exactly. I probably got a total of maybe 25, 30 new titles total. I have to go back and look. I think the summer Criterion sale has been pretty much a success. I've got everything that I wanted. I got some other titles I wasn't planning on getting that I'm excited to check out. But yeah, guys, it's been a busy month. It's been a lot of Criterions bought here in Pop's Movie Dungeon. But I am ready to move on to next month, and I got a lot of stuff pre-ordered. I'm looking forward to all that stuff coming in, guys. Making some more videos real soon. I got another collection update I'm working on probably the next couple days. But guys, again, thank y'all so much for being here. Please remember to subscribe, hit that like button, all that stuff. I will be back with some more videos really, really soon. Thank y'all so much for watching. You guys have a great evening, and I will see y'all in the next video. Take care.